Hello everyone, welcome back to Timberborn. This is episode 4 of the Time Bomb Countdown series. In the last episode we set up this dam right here. We also set up some of these mini dams to help keep the water in the right place. And the water started filling up this second to last area. I'm guessing in this cycle the water will spill into here and then start filling up this area with the scrap metal. After it fills up this area, it is going to spill out through here and then reach our dam and make its way to the river. The water's returning at the beginning of the new wet season. I'm going to be able to pause one of these shortly because you can see we're going to have enough power. We have the water returning, which is excellent because we need to start filling some of these medium water tanks again. If we do have water coming down and I want to get a little bit more water coming through here, I can lower it just a little bit. I will need to construct a dam along here and blow some of this up, which is what I'm going to start doing right now. We're on day 4 of the 5th cycle, and it looks like the water is almost ready to spill out into this final bucket here. After that, it's going to spill out and then start flooding this whole area. I think I want to try and get something around one of these so that I can have an efficient mine in the future. In fact, I might do that right now because we don't really have that much stuff we're working on right now. While we still have access to dry land over here, I'm going to try and get lumberjack flag set up and then also have these stairs built so they can harvest just some of these trees around here. And I also need to make sure that even while we build this stuff, the beavers have access to the scrap metal. So right now I'm leaving just a couple gaps, that way they can go through and collect the scrap metal. And before we blow this up, we do need to block this off, otherwise this water will start foaming around and then flood our trees over here. Okay, they finished it, let's blow this up. So the water is not exactly surging into here, but I think it was still a good idea to have this blocked off before blowing it up. The benefit of this is that we actually do increase the amount of green space available for planting. So I'm going to plant some more trees. It's day 7, you can see the beavers are rushing to get this built before the water fills this up and spills over. I don't know if they're going to make it in time. I'm really hoping they do. You can see they're working their tails off. They have some wood right here when this guy chops down the trees. They just have to run so far to go get the wood. So we recently set up this wood workshop, and this is another one of those items where you don't really think you need treated planks at first, and then down the line you realize you need a lot of them. So while we have some time, I just figured we could get them made right now and start stacking them up. You can see here the dirt excavator takes 100 treated planks and the terraforming station takes 200. So between these two buildings, 300 total treated planks, and it takes this guy 3 hours to make one of them. So we really need to start making them now. And in the future I'll probably make another one of these, but right now focusing on getting this built is most important. And you can see the water is almost at the top right here. It's only like 4 tiles away and then it's going to start spilling over. I'm really hoping that I didn't make any mistakes with these dams. We'll find out soon enough. Oh man, day 11 and oh, there's a drought incoming just as I said that. But the water is so close. It is right here, just 2 tiles away. You can see it's starting to get pretty green over here, and everything is going to be green once the water comes. It will probably fill some of this up, but then we'll get a little bit of a break with the drought. And we can use these new water pumps to help get some of the water out. Oh my gosh, we're right here. I gotta slow this down to single speed. I think I'm in a pretty good spot to see it all come over at once. I'm actually pretty excited for this. I'm saving this camera angle, but I want to see how freaking close it is. Oh my gosh, it is right there. Yeah, we'll go back. Now I'll just let it pan out. You can see the greenery moving over. You can see these beavers have no idea. Oh, it's all coming down. Run, beavers. Look out. Oh, he's like, oh, I'm out of here. Here it is. Okay, we can get rid of this now because I guess we can pause it. And you can see it is going down this way. Everything's doing a good job so far. Ooh, that was surging a little bit. Okay, this is all doing well. Man, that looks so cool. There's just a bunch of waterfalls. Well, this water's still spilling into here. They're still working, trying to get this little area set up. You know, I just realized we're gonna have to make this 2 layers deep because if it's only 1, then it'll just spill over top. So I should just add that right now. So let's see what it's like if we lower this. I think we might need to go... yeah, we'll have to go 2 down. The water's not even coming through here. Well, that was surprising. It is literally open and the water's just not coming through. Okay, new plan. We're gonna build a floodgate right here. That way I can send water this way if I want to. And I'm gonna do that. The drought is almost here, and you can see this is right when the water is gonna start to spill up. So it might just be at the end of this cycle where it would begin to flood. I'm gonna bump this one water pump up on the priority list because we are gonna be pausing these ones here pretty shortly. And the drought has started, but you can see there's still some residual water spilling over here. Oh, and it looks like the water is actually starting to come through here. The water's starting to flow. It's going through. You can see as the drought has started, the water is slowly stopping spilling over one at a time. It's going a little bit faster now. We have a couple days left in the drought, and I'm actually pretty glad that we have the flood where it is now, because that means we have access to water, and this guy's been able to pump even during the drought because we're already down to 350 water. And we still have a couple days left, so I'm focusing on getting this guy built as soon as possible. So the natural next step is unlocking bots, and we have this bot part factory unlocked. We can start getting one of these constructed, and we might as well start making some more. Man, this guy's an overachiever. It's almost daybreak and he has not gotten any sleep. And he really went a long way to get that built. If I extend the path over here, that's probably going to make it go way quicker. I should have done that earlier. And now the drought has ended, and not a moment too soon because we are only at 150 water. So we gotta start unpausing these guys. Man, this guy was so tired that he just passed out outside. Okay, I set these up a few days ago, but they are still not building it at all. They are committed to getting this built, but right now we're a little bit short on wood actually. I think we can reduce the amount of gear workshops and lumber mills running because those both directly and indirectly take wood. Also, we're fine on explosives, so we can pause these, and we have an extra job available, so we can probably get some lumberjack flags set up. If we get these 3 built right here, and then maybe we could get one built to cut this stuff down. So this is almost completely surrounded, and we're not going to be able to get the scrap metal out of here for now. We do have this one, but we can get some staircases built here in the future, and that will happen after we clear out some more of the scrap metal. Because really we don't need to build the efficient mine until we run out of scrap metal that we can collect, because it takes quite a bit of resources. Man, 300 treated planks is a lot, plus 450 gears. So it is day 3 of the drought, and it looks like the water is just now starting to fill these up. Almost ready to watch the waterfalls come by again. We're going to try and get a view from here. Have it in cinematic mode without the heads-up display. It's daybreak and you can see, oh, there it's going. You can see one of the lumberjacks ran out of stuff to cut down, and the other one did as well, so we can get rid of that. Oh, perfect. They just finished building these 2 medium water tanks, and it also looks like they finished building the outside of this wall. Oh, nice. They're finally building this over here, and you can see the water is flowing through this way. Let's try doing this. We're going to bump this up, and there's really not that much water coming through, but we can... Let's even do this. We'll have a little bit stored. Yeah, it's starting to fill up a little bit. Now it should be coming through here any second now. Yep. It's actually not too bad of a flow rate. I may have over-engineered this whole area, but it was kind of fun designing it. Having some control over where the water goes. And you can see right here I'm going to do the same thing and maybe open this up and have water pour into here. But you can see the water is a little bit higher. Actually, it's raising up. Oh man, it's really starting to push the water through here. I'm going to lower these ones so not all the water is going out this way. So now you can already see the water is higher here than it is over in this area, which means it's spilling out this way and it's going out through here. And the beavers are finally getting rid of this because they finished building all the other stuff. Nice, we got our first bot part factory set up. So this uses gears, metal blocks, and planks. We should actually unpause one of the plank factories because now we have a lot more wood. And we'll probably want to get some more gears because we will need more gears to build these and operate them. So we are about halfway through the 6th cycle, and I think it's safe to say that we survived the flood. You can see we did a good job damming everything up that we needed to, allowing some of the water to flow through, and then forcing the rest of it to bypass the city. So everything on this side of the river is safe. I think we could probably also dam some of this stuff up, help keep a little bit of water here during the droughts, and we have plenty of stuff to do in the future. We are just getting some of these bot part factories set up, and then next will be to get the bot assemblers ready, and then once we have the bot set up we can start looking at a terraforming station. Man, that is a cool view, just having all the waterfalls in the background. I'm pretty excited to see that moving forward. And with that, we're going to wrap up today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a comment and a like. I really do appreciate it, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.